Hiya, thanks for joining me and welcome back to Tutor on a Bike. Today, look at this, isn't it glorious? What a day. First time we've had sunshine in about a fortnight, and so you've got to take the opportunity to get out, don't you? And this is absolutely wonderful. This is what we want. So today we're going down the A713. And what that road takes is from Castle Douglas through to Ayr. We may not be going the whole way. We'll see how hungry I get. Why are we going so slowly? Guy out for a run in his convertible, and why not? I bet he's not had much use of it this year. So this takes you past, or through rather, the Galloway Forest Park. It's not all going to be enclosed by trees. It does open up a bit and takes you past some little lochs and things. There's one to our left which I may stop at on the way back, perhaps get the drone up. I don't know if you can see it. There you go, you see it now? Bit better. So it's probably been about 10 years since I came up this road, and I don't really remember what's all here, so we're going to find out together. A little voyage of discovery. Excuse me, we may need to try and get past this guy at some time, because he either doesn't know where he's going, or he's wanting to count every blade of grass. But it's a good day for a run. So my little kind of giveaway thing, this guy doesn't know where he's going, I think. A foreigner all the way from UA, don't know where UA is. So yeah, my little giveaway thing is now finished. I said I would give away 10, and oh, there's a massive big chair. Loch, that's what that was. I had 10 to give away, and I only got 5 people saying they wanted one, which is fine. So they're all now either in the post or have been delivered. Request came from as far away as Texas. Christian in Texas bought one. He's got a kind of long French sounding names, second name, so I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. But they're all away now, so that's good. This is rather lovely. And if this weather continues, we can get a few more trips in. Fingers crossed. Look at that, isn't that smashing? Absolutely gorgeous. This guy's turning off, so that's handy. There we are, that's good. So there's not any real news to report. As I said in the last video, the Scottish kids are now back at school, and I think this is the last weekend for the English school kids. I think they're back next week. So in all probability we're going to look at less traffic on the road, less tourists anyway. I wouldn't imagine that camper vans would reduce, because it seems to be mostly older people that have got these things. So I think they're going to carry on, but there should be less traffic on the roads. A lot of people camping on the Loch side. Galloway Activity Centre, open all year round. Jolly good. I wonder what they do there. I would imagine that they do some canoeing or that kind of thing there because it's right on the banks of the Loch. So as I said, this road takes us to Ayr and ultimately the coast. We're kind of going a little bit cross country. But it is a lovely, lovely run. As you can see, once the views open up, it's quite spectacular. It's a little bit misty in the distance, but hopefully the cameras will pick up the views. So the plan was that this coming week, today's Saturday again, the plan was this coming week that I was planning to go to a couple of areas a bit away from where I live. So I was going to go up to Dunoon and then over towards Tynebruach, which is where my favourite view in the whole world is going up the Tynebruach Road. Absolutely beautiful. There's a viewpoint there that overlooks the Kyles of Butte, and provided it's not misty, the view is really quite spectacular. So I was planning this coming week to go there and hopefully put the drone up there, which is something I wanted to do for a while, but the weather's not been with us. So the forecast was good, the forecast now shite again. But I'm kind of hoping September's better than August, because August has been awful. So fingers crossed September's a little bit better, and if it is, happy days. We'll be going away for a trip, and the benefit is that it's going to be a little bit quieter because the tourist season will have died down a little bit. So the road to Tynebruach is, most people go via the village of Strucker because it's a kind of main road. I'm going to take you up it's not a secret exactly, but it's a much nicer road. Single track, quite a lot of it, but it is absolutely beautiful. So plan to go there, and if the weather's half decent at all and get a couple of days, we'll probably cross over to the rest and be thankful, and then we'll go up to Arica, perhaps stay the night in Arica and come back, or not come back, well, it depends on the weather. I might be coming back, but the plan would be, if it is decent weather, I'm just going to cut along Loch Lomond side And again, not the part of Loch side that most people go, so most people see the bit that goes from kind of the Erskine Bridge down to Tarbet, through Loch and places like that. I'm going to go down the other part of Loch side, which takes us to Crianlarich. When you get to Crianlarich, you can either turn right to head towards sort of Perth direction. You can go to Loch Head, you can actually head towards Stirling that way. Or if you go left, it takes you through Glencoe and down to Ballyhoolish, which is the way I would plan to go. I've mentioned before that I come from Ballyhoolish, that's where I was born. So I'll spend some time there, visit some friends, and then again we'll see what the weather does. I may come straight back home from there, or I may take a little bit of a detour and take it, go down to Oban, down from Oban down to Loch Gilphead down to Inverary, and again back to Dunoon probably that way. So it's just a great big circle. It sounds quite a long way, it's really not. I think the total mileage in the whole thing would probably only be about 500 miles or so, but it's something that's, if I decide to take maybe 3 days at it, then it'll be extremely leisurely and I can enjoy the scenery, perhaps put the drone up in areas where it's nice and just enjoy it. And as I said, I will be visiting some friends while I'm doing that as well. So that's the plan. So it's not going to happen this week because the weather forecast is garbage, but perhaps the week after. The benefit really is that I'm not tied, there's nothing I particularly need to do, so I can just go pretty much at the drop of a hat. And because tourist season is pretty much, well, not over, but very much declined on what it was. Oh, right, where are we going? Right, we'll go to follow the road. Got me a little bit confused there. Come on. So where was I? Yes, I've not got anything particular in mind to do, so I can just go at the drop of a hat. And because the tourist season has declined a little bit, it means that hotels the availability should be a little bit better. That's the plan anyway. I'd rather not camp because we're still in midgie season, and if you head over towards Glencoe, then midges are pretty fierce there. Midges the size of sparrows. That's a lovely house, that's beautiful. Yeah, must be a big house in there somewhere. So as you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful road for biking. A little bit rough in places, but absolutely gorgeous. Got some kind of reservoir to our right. Can't see it just now, but there's another reservoir to the right. So that's that. Also, again, weather dependent, I'm going to take another trip over to the east coast, to the Aberlady, East Lothian area. There's a couple of places I want to go there that I didn't manage to go when I went over with my son, and the reason I didn't go to them is because there's nothing really at the end of it to keep Ben amused, so I thought I'll save it for another time when I'm on my own. So that's another trip that I'm going to be taking, and oh yeah, that's nice. again, weather dependent. I'm just, the weather's been so shite that I kind of hope that we have a last minute flourish with summer. You can live in hope, can't you? Be optimistic. The sun's out, I'm in optimistic mood. There's honey for sale in there. Maybe stop there on the way back as well. This is lovely, absolutely lovely. Another hidden gem, well, not so much hidden because people do know about it, but another area of Scotland that is quite often overlooked by people coming to visit because they head to the Highlands and miss out the Scottish borders completely. And although the scenery might be less dramatic than it is in the Highlands, it's no less beautiful. What a lovely road to ride. Loose chippings. Is it loose chippings? No, it's not loose chippings. Happy days. So along with my giveaway, obviously the people that won the giveaway, pretty much anybody that commented got a keyring. I've had some lovely emails from these guys, basically being really quite complimentary on what I'm doing, which I'm surprised about because this is a very amateurish effort. I don't obviously script anything, as you can clearly tell. I just chatter on as I'm riding along and point out things that I see. So I was very pleased to have some really lovely comments from the guys. In particular, the fact that they actually quite like the fact that I just go with the flow and that I'm not chasing any kind of, what's the word that they've got, algorithm, that's it, for YouTube. I just do this, as you all know, for my own amusement and have a record. And it's lovely that some people kind of like that format and have come along. I mean, I'm over 100 subscribers now. Okay, good lad. I'm over 100 subscribers now, and it's absolutely awesome. And as I said before, it means that I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. There we are, that's cleared our view a little bit. I'm not going fast, I mean we're plodding along here about 55, 60 miles an hour, so we've not got our arses on fire. Sure how far Ayr is. I didn't set it on the sat nav or anything. There was a sign a few miles back that said it was 33 miles just, so if that's the case, we'll just go all the way. If I get there and get back, that will just take me nicely back in time for dinner. Salad tonight, in celebration of the fact that we've got sunshine. So if I'm a little bit late, it's not going to burn. Or the dinner's not going to be in the dog. Not that I have a dog. I've got a cat and 2 rabbits, but no dog. Oh, this is magnificent. You can see why this road's quite so popular with people with motorbikes. Oh, look at that, that's gorgeous. Look at this. So as I mentioned before, this is A713. Look it up on the map, it'll let you see where it is, and it's absolutely beautiful. Nice river down there. Lovely twisty roads. And the good thing is, pretty much all of the corners are pretty predictable. You don't get any horrible surprises. Right, where are we going here? Carrying on, following the road. Not wanting to go to Money Ive. Not terribly sure where Money Ive is. Here we go. So this is Carthfairn. Nice quiet little place, isn't it? Some real old houses here. There's a really old house, I bet that had a thatched roof at some stage. There we are. And off we jolly well. So rather stupidly, I didn't bring spare batteries for the cameras. I don't know why I didn't do that. I sat them out ready to take and just didn't put them in the bag, so I'll record for as long as the cameras will allow me, and hopefully that will give me a decent amount of footage. The Osmo camera batteries last a lot longer than the GoPro batteries. Well, certainly the standard GoPro batteries. So people are saying they're getting an hour and a half out of them, which that would be nice. But we'll see. This will be actually be a really good test for them, because I'm planning to do a little sort of talk about the kit that I've got and the settings that I use, and so that would be very very useful to be able to say, well, I record at this, and this is the amount of battery amount of time I get from the fully charged battery. I have a great deal of likes about the Osmo and, well, the DJI setup as a whole, but I do have some dislikes which I'll talk about as well. The dislikes are a bit minor, but they are real, and there's something that may or may not be a deal breaker for some people. So I'll talk you through them now that I've been using the cameras for a little while. Went round that one a bit like it was a 50p and not a corner. It's because I'm busy looking about myself. So these guys are obviously on a tour, I think, because they've got all the panniers and seem to be well loaded up. Don't know what kind of bikes we've got. We've got a Harley, what looks like Harley's up ahead. I don't know what this guy's got in front of us. This is rather nice though, isn't it? There's a guy got a GoPro in his head, so he's obviously recording his ride. Better just give that a little bite in case we've got dead flies on it. There you go, you want a motorcycle road, this is the very one for you. So that's the road up to Loch, just past to our left. We'll not go up there. I think we'll probably turn round at Dalmellington. The reason for that is that I want some footage for the way back, because I want to be able to stop at the Loch and do a little look around at that area. And as I said, I've stupidly forgot to bring the spare batteries.